The father wakes up at 6 a.m. The father wakes up at 6 a.m. He turns off the alarm clock. He turns off the alarm clock. He stretches and gets out of bed. He stretches and gets out of bed. The father goes to the bathroom to wash his face. The father goes to the bathroom to wash his face. He prepares a pot of coffee. He prepares a pot of coffee. He checks the weather on his phone. He checks the weather on his phone. The sun slowly wakes up. The sun slowly wakes up. The father opens the curtains to let in light. The father opens the curtains to let in light. The son yawns and gets out of bed. The son yawns and gets out of bed. They go to the bathroom together. They go to the bathroom together. The father helps the son brush his teeth. The father helps the son brush his teeth. They wash their faces. They wash their faces. The father makes pancakes for breakfast. The father makes pancakes for breakfast. The son sets the table with plates and forks. The son sets the table with plates and forks. They sit down to eat breakfast. They sit down to eat breakfast. The father talks about the day ahead. The father talks about the day ahead. The son tells the father about his school project. The son tells the father about his school project. The father helps the son pack his school bag. The father helps the son pack his school bag. They put on jackets if it is cold. They put on jackets if it is cold. The father drives the son to school. The father drives the son to school. They listen to a fun song on the radio. They listen to a fun song on the radio. The father drops the son off at school. The father drops the son off at school. They say goodbye with a hug. They say goodbye with a hug. The father drives to work. The father drives to work. The father works at his desk. The father works at his desk. He has lunch at 12 p.m. He has lunch at 12 p.m. He eats a sandwich and fruit. He eats a sandwich and fruit. The son has lunch at school. The son has lunch at school. He eats a sandwich and a cookie. He eats a sandwich and a cookie. The son plays with his friends during recess. The son plays with his friends during recess. The father attends a meeting in the afternoon. The father attends a meeting in the afternoon. The son finishes school at 3 p.m. The son finishes school at 3 p.m. He waits by the school gate for his father. He waits by the school gate for his father. The father arrives at 3:15 p.m. The father arrives at 3:15 p.m. He greets the son with a smile. He greets the son with a smile. They drive to the park. They drive to the park. The father parks the car near the playground. The father parks the car near the playground. The father pushes the son on the swing. The father pushes the son on the swing. The son laughs and enjoys the swing. The son laughs and enjoys the swing. The father and son play a game. The father and son play a game. They sit on a bench and eat a snack. They sit on a bench and eat a snack. The father checks the time and decides it's time to go home. The father checks the time and decides it's time to go home. The father puts away the groceries. The father puts away the groceries. The son takes off his shoes and hangs up his jacket. The son takes off his shoes and hangs up his jacket. They start preparing dinner together. They start preparing dinner together. The father chops vegetables. The father chops vegetables. They cook spaghetti and meatballs. They cook spaghetti and meatballs. They set the table with napkins and glasses. They set the table with napkins and glasses. They eat dinner and talk about their day. They eat dinner and talk about their day. After dinner, the father washes the dishes. After dinner, the father washes the dishes. The son dries the dishes and puts them away. The son dries the dishes and puts them away. They watch a favorite TV show together. They watch a favorite TV show together. The father reads a storybook to the son. The father reads a storybook to the son. They play a game before bed. They play a game before bed. The father helps the son with a puzzle. The father helps the son with a puzzle. They brush their teeth before bed. They brush their teeth before bed. The son puts on pajamas. The son puts on pajamas. The father tucks the son into bed. The father tucks the son into bed. They talk about what they will do tomorrow. They talk about what they will do tomorrow. The father kisses the son goodnight. The father kisses the son goodnight. The son closes his eyes and falls asleep. The son closes his eyes and falls asleep.